Hello everyone, this is CSCAPE and welcome to my latest Minecraft video. Today we're going to be building this medieval house. It's a large house with a big chimney at the top, nice decoration round, loads of bushes and flowers for colour. So I have recorded this video earlier and realised my microphone was on mute the whole time, so I'm now having to do a voiceover on top of this. So I hope I can line everything up just as well as I did in the original video. I will try my best. As you can see, there's flower beds around, but now we're going to go and look at the floor plan. Okay, so here's the floor plan. If you need to pause the video to copy this, then go ahead. It's kind of a big M shape with a little one block gap for where the doors are going to be at the front in that corner. But it's a very simple plan. I've laid it all out in orange and white concrete so you can see the amount of blocks that you need to lay. But for now, let's get straight into it and start building. So what we're first going to do when my player actually gets it out is you're going to need your oak logs, and we're going to go around and start building all of the support beams in. So we're going to go down to this bottom corner here, and from there you're going to place oak logs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you can leave a 5 block gap and place another 5, another 5 block gap and another 5 there, another 5 block gap, 5 blocks. Then you leave a 1 block gap inwards like that, and another 5 blocks, another 1 block, then 5 blocks up with the oak log. And as you can see, that's the start of it. Another 5 block gap and another 5 oak logs up. Another 5 block gap, 5 blocks, 5 block gap, 5 blocks up. Here you're going to leave, I'm just going to my other house that I built earlier to reference it, but you're actually going to leave another 5 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th block you can place another 5 blocks. And here you're going to leave a 7 block gap, so this one's a little bit bigger, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, on the 8th block, 5 blocks up. And then here, another 5 block gap, 5 blocks up. Same again outwards, 5 blocks. And then here you're just going to mirror what we did on the back side. You're going to leave 7 blocks. And on the 8th block, 5 blocks up. And then that should leave a final 5 block gap between those two logs. So that's the basics down for now, as you can see from the top. So now we're just actually going to cross beam all of these logs together. I will speed up the video so you can do it. We can get further into the tutorial. These blocks just one in between there. 5 blocks all between there. And this goes all the way around the build, and I will come straight back as soon as I finish doing that. Okay, so I finished cross beaming all of the tops of the logs, as you can see from what I'm showing you now. All the way around, so we've got a nice connected frame to work with. Next we're going to grab stone bricks, and we're going to fill in all of these walls all the way around the building with stone bricks. We're going to come back later and add the windows. We'll do that nearer the end, but for now we're just going to fill all of this in all the way around the build. So all between these 5 blocks, 4 blocks up like that, all the way around the build, including, for now, we will fill in those 1 block gaps where the door's going to be, and then soon I'll come back and show you how to add the doors in. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone round and I've filled in all of these walls with stone bricks. Now what you can do, I'm not for the purpose of this build, but you can actually go back and texture all of these walls. So I'm using some stone and some cobblestone and just break out random blocks like that to give it a more of a realistic look. I'm not going to do it for the purpose of this video, but I would highly recommend doing that when you're building this yourself, just to give it more of a rustic look. So we're now going to come to this doorway, and you're going to break the bottom 2 blocks like that on each side, and the 3rd block, and place upside down stone brick stairs in those gaps. Come inside and place 2 spruce doors, or any doors of your choice, and that will finish off that doorway. So if we have a look from the outside, you can see what it looks like. You could have this just on the side of the build somewhere, just like there, but I think it makes it look a bit nicer, a bit different compared to a load of other houses that you see. At this stage, I would recommend coming in and actually changing your floor to a wood or a stone or anything you like, but I'd recommend using a wood so you get a different contrast from the stone on the walls. Dark oak planks are good, or spruce planks or anything like that, just to add in the floor layer. I'm not going to do it for the purpose of this video as it will take too long, but that is the stage that you should be at now. Okay, so next we're going to grab our spruce plank stairs, and we're going to go around just like I have on my other build there. So we start on this end log here, 2 block gap, 1 in the middle, 2 block gap, and 1 there. So you get a nice little spacer between that. And that's that side done. I'm just going to set the time today. There we go. So that's that side done. Then you can come onto this side and place a spruce stair. I'm just going to check how I did it on the other side because this bit was a bit weird. So I've looked like I've seen what I've done, and I'm going to come over and replicate it. Leave a 2-block gaps there, there, and one on the end. So you get 2 block gaps of the oak logs all the way around, just like that. Now, the spruce stairs in this doorway are a little bit different. We're actually going to connect these all the way around like this, all the way around. And then on top of these spruce stairs that we've just placed outside the doorway, we're actually going to put some oak leaves to give a nice little bush vibe, different bit of colour on there. And then we're just going to go around with our spruce stairs and place them exactly the same as we just did. 2 block gaps in between all of them, and one on the end. Come around to this end, do exactly the same, 2 block gap, one on the end. This side we do a bit differently. This side's normal, so 2 block gap, 1, 2 block gap. But here I did something else just to split up the build a bit and make it look a little bit different. So it wasn't the same all the way around, gives it a bit more randomization. So I've left 2 block gaps in between these, and I place one on the end there, and actually leave 3 block gaps on this 7 wall, because it's a bit longer than the other wall. So that'll split it up a bit and make it look a little bit different and more randomized. Now I'm going to head round here, do exactly the same as we did on the other side. One on the end, 2 blocks, one on there, 2 blocks, one in the middle, and one on the end. And then same for this side as we just did on the back. So we're actually going to leave 3 block gaps on this 7 wall. 1, 2, 3, block, 1, 2, 3, block. And then here we just put one in the centre and one on the end, just like that. So that's all of our spruce stairs down for the basis of the 2nd floor. The next step is very simple. You just can grab your oak logs again. You could use a different log if you wanted to, but I'm just going to stick with the oak log to match the rest of the build. And then on top of all of these upside down spruce stairs, you can place 4 blocks. Now I do place 5 here by mistake, but I do go back and change it. But it should be 4. You will see me in a minute. I'll go back and check it. So I'm just going over and realise I've made a mistake. So I'm actually going to put 4 blocks on. You'll see me head back over and I'll actually take those top 2 ones off. There we go. And then you're just going to go all the way around the build, placing 4 oak logs on top of all of the spruce stairs that we just placed. Obviously we're not going to put them on those spruce stairs above the doorway, as we've just put oak leaves there, so we're going to leave that bit blank because that bit's a little bit different. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to go around and finish doing all of these. Okay, so I finished putting all of the logs on. We're next going to grab our spruce slabs. I'm going to go around the whole build and actually fill in the gaps between the spruce stairs, and this will give it a nice little finishing touch. Fill in those gaps. So as you can see, I'm going around and leaving the corners. I'm just going to fill in all of these gaps. So where you see the outside corners, the inside corners we're filling, but these ones we're leaving, and we're just going to go all the way around, and I'll be right back when that bit's done. Okay, so I've gone around and I've put all those in, so we'll just move on to the next step. Next we are going to grab our stripped birch wood, and we're going to go around, and on top of all of those spruce slabs we've just placed, we can place 4 of those up to match the top of those oak logs. Now with these you need to be careful, make sure you're always facing them the right direction, because sometimes they can go sideways and that'll ruin the look of your build. So I'm always placing them upwards, and then you get the nice grain running upwards all the time, no sideways ones. So we're just going to go around. This bit's a bit different. This bit we're not actually overhanging this wall, we're actually going to keep it on the inside. So we're just going to connect both of these log pillars up near the door, just like I'm doing on screen now. 4 up all the way around, just like that, and that fills in that bit. Here you can see me demonstrating what it would look like if I placed it the wrong way. So we want to make sure they're always facing upwards. So I'll be right back when I finish placing those blocks. Okay, so all my stripped birch wood is in. So that's the 2nd floor layer done. We're going to come back and add the windows later on. And now we're actually going to get working on the roof. Just going to clear the weather, if I can remember how to do it. I'm thinking of time there, so I'll go back and change that. It rained a lot of times during recording of this video. Right, so we're going to grab our stone brick stairs. We can come to this corner here on the log we started on, and we're going to place 1 in the corner and then an overhang of 1 on each side like that. So as you can see, it overhangs, and we're going to make the base of our roof. We're going to add upside down stair on that one. We'll do the exact same on this side. If I can place it, there we are. An upside down stair that side. And then we're just going to build our archway up. So we're going to add stone brick on top of them, the stone brick stair on top, an upside down stair on those stairs, the stone brick on top. We're just going to follow this pattern all the way up until we meet in the middle. Stair, upside down, full block, with a stair on top. Then when we get to the centre point, we are going to place an upside down stair in the middle like that, then 1 facing outwards, and then an overhang of 1 to give it a nice little overhang like that upside down. So that's that archway done on that side. And it's very simple. We're just going to repeat the exact same thing over on this side. So this side's mirrored to that side. And place one in the corner there with an overhang of one on each side. Same on this side. And then upside down stair on each. I'm going to add a stone brick on top of them without breaking the whole build. Stone brick on top. Upside down stair. Another stone brick. Stair on top. We're just following the exact same pattern that we did just on the other side just a minute ago. Another stone brick stair on top of those, upside down stair facing outwards, stair on top, and an overhang of an upside down stair. So they're the two main archways done for the sides of the roofs. And now what we need to do is actually connect these two archways with the stone brick stairs just all the way around the edge of the build. So you're literally just going to take these stairs and follow the build all the way around until it connects to the other side. You can see me coming around here, I'm getting close to that other archway and it links up like that. So I'm just going to finish that on the other side and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've connected both archways around the edge with the stone brick stairs and we're now going to start working on the rest of the roof. So next you're going to want to grab your brick blocks and your brick stairs and this will finish off the roof. This bit's very simple, just make sure you follow carefully because roofs are the hardest part. So we can start on this bottom bit here, bring the bricks out until they overhang this wall by one. Bring it back inwards until it's like that. Back out again so it overhangs by one. Back in. Same again. Out by one. Then all the way down and it should match up perfectly with that side. Then we go up to the next one. All the way down so it overhangs this one by one. As you can see. Set a time today again. Back in this way so you're one before that block. Back out so it overhangs again. Same again, so you're back before that block by one. Back out and overhang, and then bring it down and it should match up with the archway yet again. Now we're going to go up to the next one. Bring it all the way down so it overhangs by one. It's literally the same pattern all the way around. That one before one. That one out by one. Back in again. Back out again by one. And all the way down to match up. There we go, so that's one side of the roof already done. Now we're going to work on the centre part. This bit's a bit different, so just make sure you follow this nicely because we need to add the chimneys in. Okay, so they only come out a certain way. As you can see, I've got the chimneys on top. Just previewing it there so we can go back. Get to that centre part. We're going to bring it out all the way down so it is in line with the block there. Okay, very simple. Same on this side, so we mirror it all the way down and in line with that block. So now we're just going to do exactly what we did that side on this side. I start with the bottom one, so bring it all the way down like that, overhang it by one on this side, all the way down again, and then all the way down to match up with the other side like that. Same again here, all the way down before that block by one, overhang on this block by one, before by one, and then bring it down to match the other archway like that. And then the final one, exactly the same pattern. Oh, shock, it's raining again. Clear that again. And this one will actually meet up with that one. I just have to double check, make sure I've done it right, but I have. Bring that down so it's before by one, and then this should match just up with the other archway, and that finishes the template of the roof. So as you can see, we've got the two big holes now, and we're going to work on the chimneys. So I'm grabbing some cobblestone, stone brick stairs, and I also need some cobblestone walls, which I'm just grabbing. Okay, so what you can do is grab your cobblestone and put one in each corner in line with those bricks, like that. So there's a 1 block gap on the sides and a 4 block gap lengthways. I'm going to mirror that. Yeah, I was just checking the gap there, so it's 4 blocks. Mirror that on this side, exactly the same, just like that. Next we can grab our, oh no, we can bring those up by 3, sorry, so they'll be 4 in height altogether, another 3 on top of those. All the way around, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to grab our stone bricks, and we're going to fill in these gaps along the bottom in line with the roof template. And you could even fill in that gap if you don't want to see the hole from inside. I'm going to bring those up to all the way around the edge. They're in line with the cobblestone, another 3 blocks. That goes all the way around the chimney. Perfect, fill in that hole. And we're going to mirror that exactly the same on this side, so fill in these little gaps all the way around, fill in the hole, and then bring up these walls by 3. So this gives us a nice little basis of the chimney there as well. And as you can see, the templates are in for the chimneys. Next we're going to grab our upside down stone brick stairs, and we're just going to go all the way around the edge, placing them upside down, make sure to link them in the corners. And this will actually connect the 2 breasts of the chimney together quite nicely. As you can see, it links up there. Bring that all the way around, all the way down this way, and then just link them up in the middle here. Okay. As you see, we've got the chimneys in. Next we're going to get some cobblestone walls, and we're just going to place these all the way around the hole that is left in the middle there, like that. Exactly the same on the other side, so we're just mirroring what we do on that side on this side. There, like that. And then 1 block down from the top, we can place some stone bricks, or any block of your choice. Just had stone bricks to hand. So 1 down from the top, like that. And then you're going to grab some campfires, and then you're going to place these in there, and this will create the smoke effect to actually make it look like a chimney. Do that on that side as well. So as you see, you've got the smoke coming out now. It looks a lot more like a chimney. So that's the chimneys done, very simple. Not too hard at all. We're next going to grab our brick stairs, and we're going to fill in these. So this is a little edit you have to do. Where that brick overhangs on the corner, underneath it place a full stone brick, and you have to do this on all 4 sides. So as you can see there, where it overhangs from that wall, 1 over, replace that stair with a full stone brick. Just going to repeat that on both other sides. You can see it's the same there. And then the other one is all the way around on this side, underneath that block, break that, add your stone brick. That's a little edit that had to be done to finish off the roof. So now grab your brick stairs, and then starting from that block we've just placed, you're going to bring these brick stairs all the way around, and this will create a nice bottom base of stairs for the roof. And this just links all the way around the build. As you can see, it will go on top of that other stone brick we just placed earlier. Exactly the same on this side. Bring it all the way down over all the stripped birch wood and the oak logs. Leave those corners. Bring that all the way down and connect it up there like that. And now we're just going to pretty much go the whole way up the build, just connecting these stairs, as you can see, on each archway together. So we're just going to follow the blocks that we placing stairs on top. That goes all the way around, all the way down like that. That's that one connected up to this one. All the way around like that, around the corners, making sure your stairs connect up the right way. Otherwise it'll look a bit weird. And then the final one for this side. This one will actually come onto the chimney, so actually make it look, it's a bit more built into the roof, which looks pretty cool. Now what I did here, I just had to quickly destroy the campfires as they were way too loud and I couldn't hear myself think. So I got rid of them, and then we came back to where we were, which was there. And then we just keep connecting them round, just like that. Do the exact same thing on the other side, we're just mirroring what we did. It's a very simple roof to do. Once you've got the layout down, it's very simple to finish off. Oh, more rain. Clear that. Bring it round. And that should connect up nicely with that side. Same there. I would skip through this part, but I'm always very careful with roofs. I find roofs are the hardest part to build on any build. So I just want to make sure you're following along so it's nice and simple for you. Like that. And then the final layer here, this will fill in all of the gaps of the roof, so no light will be let inside from the roof. So this will finish it off all the way around. And then the last row, bring it all the way down like that, and that connects up nicely. So you can see the roof is pretty much completed. There's one final bit I have to do. I'm going to go over and I'm going to grab some stone brick slabs from this build, and then from here, where these stairs are on top, you're just going to bring the stone bricks all the way down and connect it up with the chimney, and that adds a nice little finishing touch on top of the build, as you can see. Mirror this on the other side so it looks the same, all the way down and onto there like that, and that is the roof completed. Next we are going to work on some windows. No, we're not, sorry. We're going to finish off this bit. Sorry, it's hard to do a voiceover, I can't remember what order I did it in. So we can add those logs up, connect it to the roof like that. Same with the stripped birchwood. Bring it up so it's all connected to the roof like that. Same on this side. Very simple. Bring it up so it's connected, making sure the logs are the right way. And as you can see, we've got like a big side of the house there. And this side is exactly the same as what we just did. Bring the logs down. Same with the stripped birchwood. Nice and easy. And then finishes off this wall nicely. So all our walls and roofs are actually in place now. So now I'm going to go and put some windows in. So we're going to start from the bottom here. So I'm going to use the centre of this wall, break the bottom one, put a stone brick stair, 3 more up, and another upside down stair at the top. Then I'm going to grab some white stained glass, which is my favourite glass. You can use any coloured glass you want, but I prefer this one. Put that there. So as you can see, the window's in the centre of that. We'll do the same round here. Now you don't have to have windows exactly where I'm putting them. You can put them wherever you want. You can leave walls blank if you want. You don't have to have windows in them. But I've gone round and I've made sure I've mirrored all of the windows all the way around. So I'm just using the centre of each one. Stone brick upside down, glass in the middle. Exactly the same on this wall, so it's mirrored. Upside down stair, stair, glass panes. Oh, there we are. This side exactly the same. Glass in there. Here in the middle, glass. On this 7 wall I did it a bit differently. You could have it in the middle if you wanted, but I'm going to put 2 in here with a 1 block gap from the end. Upside down stairs there, 1 on the bottom, and your glass panes in the middle like that. That finishes off that wall. Here in the middle again, just like we did on the other side, and there, and the glass in there. Here we're going to mirror what we did on the other long side. 1 block gap from the edge like that. Glass pane in there to finish it off. Perfect, and then 1 in the middle here, and that should finish the bottom layer of windows. Very simple windows. Looks good with the indentation of the stairs. So then that's the bottom windows done. Next we're going to move up to the top layer of the 2nd floor, so I'm going to grab spruce stairs when I finally get to it. We're going to grab spruce stairs and we're going to start putting windows on this side. So for this side here, I'm going to leave 1 block at the bottom and then the one above it and a break on both sides, and then another 1, 2, 3, exactly the same that side, then an upside down spruce stair on the tops and 2 on the bottom like that, and then fill that in with the white stained glass panes. Then here I'm going to add 1 on each end, I believe I do. You can leave it blank if you want, but I'm going to add windows all the way around. So 1 on the end there next to the log, same this side, stairs on each side with the panes in the middle, so little 1 block windows there. I'm going to leave the bit by the bushes blank and then do the same here. 1 by the log with the stairs, same there, and then add the glass pane in to finish it off. That's that side completed. This side we can do exactly the same as we did on the other side, so 1 block gap from the bottom, 4 blocks above it, stairs on each bit with the glass panes. That's that side mirrored. Come around this side. Now this side's a bit different because it's different lengths. So here I'm just going to put 2 next to the pillars like that. Oh, the rain's back. 2 next to the pillars, glass pane in there to finish it off. And here I'm just going to do 2 in the centres. Nice and simple. There we are, glass panes. Nice, that side's done. Here we do the same as what we did on the other side. 2 next to the logs like that. Spruce stairs in there and in there. You can put these windows wherever you like. You can use your own design, or you can just simply copy mine. It's completely up to you. 1 in the middle, 1 in the middle, and then 1 next to the log like that. If I stop breaking things, there we are. Spruce stairs in there. Do this all the way down, and then you're just going to fill it up with the glass panes. Perfect, so that's all the windows done now on the top layer. That's every window of the build done. Nice and simple. Right, next we're going to grab our spruce trapdoors and we're going to go around and add some shrubbery and some bushes to make it a bit more colourful and look a little bit less flat. So we can start from this corner, put 3 trapdoors down like that. Make sure they're in line with the spruce stairs, otherwise the oak leaves won't sit on them properly. And the exact same thing here. See me explaining there, make sure you put them on that block. There we are, leaves on top. Here we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And in the end I turn it to 5. There we are, 5 across there. And then 3 under these windows and 1 under each of these windows. Push on top. That's a nice bit of colour to the side of the build. This corner we do it the same we did on the other side. 3 in the corner like that. And then we just mirror what we did on the back side here. So spruce trapdoor under each window and 3 across this one. Bushes on top. Then finally another 5 across the bottom of this window, just like we did on the other side. And that should be all of the top layer of bushes in place. So as you can see, it adds a bit of nice colour to the top. Next we're going to come down to the bottom. I'm going to grab, what am I grabbing here? That's it, my smooth stone slabs, so we can put some flower beds in. So with your smooth stone slabs, you want to come out from these logs here, on this corner of the build. 1, 2, do the same on this log. And then you want to bring it in diagonally 1 and do another 2. And they should match up. I make a mistake there. They should match up there to make a little flower bed. Exact same thing here. 1, 2, 1, 2. In 1. Another mistake. There you go. Break that. And we've got 2 exact flower beds. Then the final one we're going to do around this corner is exactly the same. 1, 2, 1, 2. In diagonally. 2, 2. Very simple flower beds there. Now we're going to grab some rose bushes, which is my favourite plant. You can use any plant you want. And I'm also going to grab some bone meal to add some long grass in there and a few other flowers. So I'm just going to randomly place these rose bushes down and then bone meal around it to add some extra shrubbery in there. We can do that on all 3 flower beds. So some more rose bushes, some more bone meal, just to finish it off like that. And then the final one around the back, rose bushes, and then your bone meal. Nice and simple flower beds. You can add any flower you want. Finally, we can just add some more bushes around. So starting from this edge here, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, leaving that window gap with a bush on top of each. Spruce trapdoors across all of these. And then you don't want one on that end one, I break that one yet. You just want it on this side with a flower bed, like that. Then we do the same on this side here, exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Block bush on each of them. Trapdoor next to the flower bed and across the front like that, just to give it a nice little flower bed look, and then leave this end one blank. Next, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 across the back of the build. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like that. And we're going to add a bush on top of all of those, all the way across. You can use any leaf you want. I just like the oak leaves, I think it's most colourful. Then we'll trapdoor on the end and all the way across the front, just like we did on the other ones. Just like that. Perfect. Obviously we can't put one there because that's where it connects. Okay, so that's that side done, and we're just going to mirror the exact same thing on this side. So grab your oak logs, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and that'll meet up with that side. So add your leaves on top. There we are. We're just going to add the trapdoors on like we did on the other sides, just to give it that extra flower bed look. More rain, clear that quickly. There we are. Another 4 across there, and the final 3. Perfect. So that's all the bushes around the bottom and the flower beds. Adds a lot of colour. Okay, next I'm going to add some window shutters. So next to the windows, I'm just going to place the window shutters like this. Looks pretty cool. Here I try to experiment with something, but it goes wrong. So I just, in the end, just left it like it is now, just the window shutters we've been doing. I was trying to play with something around, but I couldn't get it to work. So I just broke it and stuck with the norm. So add the window shutters onto the side of these windows. You don't have to add these, I just like adding them for extra details. Makes it look a bit more realistic. One on that side. And I go around on every window and do this on the top floor. I don't worry with the bottom floor. Just like that. You can add some open ones as well if you like, but I'm just going to keep it very simple for the purpose of this build. add them in. Just go around the whole build adding these. You don't have to have them, but I like it for extra detail. And the final one's on there, and that's all your shutters in place. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's a few extra details I'm going to put back in now. I can't remember, I'm grabbing the lanterns, so we're just going to light up this build. And I'm also going to grab some spruce fences to help hang them. So this bit's very simple. You can do it however you want, or you could follow exactly the way I do it. So I'm going to add 2 on those overhangs there like that. I'm going to put them on all the corner of these walls, because especially if you're on survival, it's a good idea. Stop the mobs spawning on your roof. If you don't have enough resources for lanterns, then torches are fine, but I just think lanterns look a bit more medieval and better. So add spruce fences in these gaps with a torch on, lantern, sorry. Same on this side. I like to mirror things on each side as I go. Okay, I'm going to come down to the next layer, all these corners, lanterns in there, in that corner, do this all the way around, in there, one in there, and the final one there, and there, and there, and there, not the final one then. There we are, that's all the lanterns in on the top bit. Now I'm going to come down to the bottom, place a spruce fence in that corner with a lantern on, and the same on these sides. I do break it there, but I do come back and eventually put it round. I put it on all of the logs all the way around. Here I put one in the centre, just above the door. Another spruce fence there. Spruce fences are great for hanging lanterns on. You could use iron bars or any other fence, anything you want. Here, I do come back to that and change that. You'll see what I do now. So I'm going to put... No, I changed my mind, I think. I just keep them on all the logs. I was just testing out different ideas. Yeah, break them there. And break the log as I do it. So grab the spruce fences. Yeah, this is where I come back and I now add them onto all of these logs so they hang over the bush like that. Do the same on this side, on every single log. Lanterns on each. Very simple. Same on this side. One there, one in the corner, one on there. Just like we did on the other side with the other flower bed. Same on there. So I'm just pretty much going around adding spruce logs on all of the spruce fences, sorry, on all of the oak logs, and then hanging lanterns from them. Finally on this side, that's all the lanterns in place. So next, I think I grab a shovel and I just add some kind of texture into the ground to make it look like it's been walked on, like it's a house in use. I usually do it all the way around the build, but I'm just going to add a little bit here. You don't have to do this. If you have like a different path you want to connect it to, then by all means go ahead and do that. This is just for a bit of added detail, just around, just like that. And then I'm going to grab my bone meal. You don't have to do this section either, I'm just doing it because I'm on super flat. And I'm going to go around and just add some long grass. If you're on survival, you probably already have this around. Add some flowers around, just make it look a bit more like it's in the middle of things, if you know what I mean. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I think I go back and add the campfires back in now that I don't need to speak much anymore, and I'll be far away from the build. So I add the campfires in just to finish it off, and that'll create that smoke effect coming out from the top of the chimney. Okay guys, so that is the build complete. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you liked the build. Make sure to comment what you think and any more build ideas you'd like me to give a try. If you like the video, be sure to like it and make sure to subscribe to me to see any future content. Hit that notification bell so you know what I'm uploading. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it, hope it wasn't too hard to follow, and thank you very much. Peace out.